Hi there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. Monday again, isn't it? Back to another week of work. Hope you're all keeping well. Had a good weekend, like I say. Today's video, not going to be a very long one. Just wanted to give my thoughts on Chelsea 0, Tottenham 0, Premier League game live at Stamford Bridge last night. Well, last night, it was about 4:30 kick-off, wasn't it? There wasn't much to talk about, really. It wasn't a very interesting game, was it? I mean, from a neutral, I would imagine it was a very, very boring game, to be honest with you. But from a Spurs fan, plenty of positives to take out of it defensively. I thought that, it was very similar to the Burnley game, the way that Mourinho set the team up. Obviously, he went for pace and power in the middle of the park with Sissoko and Højbjerg. Højbjerg this season has been absolutely fantastic. One of the best defensive midfielders in the league so far, I think. You could see quite early on that Mourinho's plan was to absorb the Chelsea pressure, obviously let them have the ball, which I think was obvious right from the very first minute, and try and hit them on the break. Obviously going forward with Kane and Son, there's always that threat going forward on the counter-attack. But I really thought that with the fullback areas, with Aurier and Reguilon, we really had that threat out wide. I think, Reguilon is an absolutely fantastic left back. You only need to look at him for Sevilla last year to realise what a good player he was. But, if you don't watch Spanish football and you've only just started watching him play for Spurs, obviously he's a real deal, isn't he? He's one of the best left backs around. He was a real threat going forward, obviously with that left-footed left back. His crosses into the box are very, very dangerous, but I think his pace is his pace and his determination is the most important aspect of his play. And, obviously in the Premier League, you need to match the pacey wingers, the inside forwards and all that sort of stuff. And, as good as he is defensively, he's also exceptional going forward. We're very, very lucky to get him. A special shout out must go to Serge Aurier at right back, because with the arrival of Matt Doherty from Wolves, I thought that was the last we were going to see of Aurier. Mourinho alluded to it in the Spurs documentary on Amazon, that he was very concerned about Aurier's kind of hot-headedness, going into tackles, giving away stupid fouls last season and the season before that. And, Spurs fans know what Aurier's like, but I think that this season he's been absolutely fantastic, and it's a credit to Mourinho and Ledley King, who does a lot of the defensive work, that, it's just go to show if you can coach a player properly, they can improve. And I think Aurier is a gleaming example of that. So, there wasn't many chances to really take a look at. I thought Lloris in goal is, he's probably our most consistent player at the moment, alongside Harry Kane. Since Mourinho's got the job, Lloris has gone for strength. He's a real team leader. I think he's, a really, really safe pair of hands in that goal, as he has been, for his whole Tottenham career, to be honest. I thought, and Ndombele, again, when he got on the ball, is just a fantastic player. He is an absolute Rolls Royce of a central midfielder. Bit strange, that he didn't utilise Bale in what I thought he would. When Bale come into the club, 0-0 away at Chelsea with, maybe 20-25 minutes to go, is the sort of impact that you'd expect Bale to have. But maybe we're going to be using Bale in a slightly different role moving forward. He's played a lot of the Europa League games, and he's had a bit part to play in the league as well. So be interesting to see how he gets on there. I mean, looking at him on the bench, he seemed quite happy, laughing and joking. Don't think he's getting frustrated with his lack of playing time in the league. So we'll have to see how that goes. But there wasn't really much to move forward on about that. There wasn't really much to really build on, to be honest. Obviously a clean sheet away at one of the other title rivals this season. Mourinho was always going to accept a draw. I think when he bought on Ben Davies for I think it was Bergwijn or Lucas Moura. I think it was Bergwijn actually late on. You could see what his intentions were, Mourinho. So let me know what your thoughts were about the game, obviously, as well. Just to round this video off, that Giovanni Lo Celso chance really late on was so frustrating when you have a look at the position that, Kurt Zuma put him in. 94th minute of the game, we really could have got something, more than a point, and it was so frustrating. If he had just taken his time a little bit longer and had a look at his options available, we may well have been walking away with 3 points. But yeah, we go back top of the league. Obviously, this season's going fantastically well. We've got a Europa League game on Thursday as well, so the games keep coming. But with this strength of team now, I don't think it should be a problem at all, the Europa League game on Thursday. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are regarding the game, and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. And until next time, have a good week, guys. Keep staying safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.